did it again. I just finished recording my episode and looked down and the camera wasn't on. Ah! So I did it again, YouTube. Darn it. I recorded my video this morning. Well, I thought I recorded. I forgot to hit start. I forgot to turn the camera on again. Nothing really exciting happened. It was just what I had planned to talk about, but that sucks. Stinks. Before we get started, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, please hit that like button. Just as important for the YouTube algorithm. And then comment and share with your friends. Sharing is caring. Well, let's get started. So, what we're going to talk about today is I'm about ready to maybe possibly add a fourth bike to the stables, to the old garage. I'm going this Saturday. We're gonna, wife and I, head to Fresno, possibly also Santa Maria, and look at some sport bikes. One of my videos not too long ago, I talked about wanting to add a sport bike to the stable, and also an electric bike and an adventure bike. So with that being said, it is possible that I might look at getting rid of Bumblebee. I hate to do it, but I think I'm going to be running out of room in the garage where we're at, and I really don't want to pay to rent a storage place. And I don't know if my wife will go for storing them on the patio in the backyard, because that's smaller than the garage. So anyways, there's three bikes we're going to look at. First up is a 2020, and these are all brand new bikes, by the way. They happen to have the 2020 brand new left in stock of this bike I'm about to talk about, so they are all brand new. I am also going to look at their used inventory when I go Saturday, because I did notice they actually have quite a bit of used inventory, so maybe I'll even go used. But there was the main three bikes I'm interested in are brand new. First is a 2020 Honda CBR 650R, and I believe it's red, because that's important, you know. Give more horsepower, different colors. So going to look at that one now. That I can't. This isn't in the order I want to get them. I would say the Honda is probably my second choice right now. The next bike I'm going to talk about is my first choice, and the third bike I'm going to talk about is my last choice. But my last choice was my first choice originally, then it was my second, but now I've changed it to my last. Are you following? So, and all three bikes, they're within like $1,000 or $2,000 of one another, so they're all pretty comparable in the same price range. If I am so motivated, I might put a little info up on the screen, like right here, about the bikes, but I'm not sure. We'll see how much motivation I have when I go to edit the videos. So, the 2020 Honda CBR 650R, pretty fast bike, decent amount of horsepower. I believe it's a 4-cylinder, almost positive. Anyways, gets great reviews, whatnot. I really dig the way it looks. I haven't ridden a sport bike in some years, so not sure which one we will go with, if we go with any. And I'm not really going to buy this weekend, but you know how impulsive I am. I'm probably going to come back home with a new motorcycle. So we'll see. Not sure. I'm trying to just go look. I'm going to really try, but we'll see what happens. If I do get one, I'm probably going to have to put Bumblebee on the market pretty quick. I'll have to get them all cleaned up, get that grease off there, and get them ready. Polish it, shine it nice and neat. Alright, next up on my list, and this is my first choice. It is the most expensive one, and it's a 2021 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-6R. Yesterday I thought I knocked a reflector off right there, but I don't see one missing. Maybe I hit a rock in the road. Something I hit when I turned too tight yesterday flew up in the road. I tried to watch the video, I didn't see it. Squirrel! Okay, we're getting sidetracked here. So, 2021 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-6R. Now, this is the fastest one. I don't know if it's more horsepower, but it's got definitely had the highest top speed on Top Speed. Is it topspeed.com? Had a top speed. It says of 175 miles an hour. However, I watched some reviews where they tried to get them up, and I think the fastest I saw on a YouTube video was like 165. I know, only 165. How slow. Just kidding. Honestly, I would probably never have the bike anywhere near the top speed. I am contemplating, should I maybe start playing around with track days just for fun, you know, improve your skill level? I don't know. I'm not getting it to go that fast, but it's just nice, you know, to have it. It's kind of like, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, although I don't think there's ever a reason you would need to go 175 miles an hour. Anyway, so the Kawasaki Ninja ZX-6R. I think it's a 636 4-cylinder. Let's see, it's got some nice horsepower. Really, all the reviews I watched, most of the people that do comparisons, they all picked this one. They said it's actually, a couple of the reviews I was watching on YouTube said it was actually more comfortable for a daily rider than the next bike I'm going to talk about. They said it was a little more uncomfortable, crouched a little more. It could have to do with the reviewer's height and whatnot and weight. But that's number 2, which is my number 1 choice right now, without going and looking at them. And I'm hoping they'll let me test ride them. I don't know. I've been to dealers before where they're no problem with you test riding a bike and pushing you because they know that you're gonna hop on there and want to buy it when you get done. And then I've been to some that are like, oh, no, you can't even sit on the bike, you got to buy it first. So I don't know. I don't think I've ever purchased one from Clausen Motorsports in Fresno. A friend of mine purchased, what was it, a Super Hawk back in the 90s, and it was kind of funny. I went with him. He's looking at the bike. He sits on it, but he doesn't test ride it. He didn't ask to test ride it. But my friend was pretty wealthy. His parents were wealthy, so he usually got to buy what he wanted. So he buys this nice, I think it was a Super Hawk. And dealer gets all the paperwork done, brings him the keys. You know, my friend picks out a brand new helmet, and the dealer's like, okay, what kind of bikes have you ridden before? And my friend's like, oh, I've never ridden a motorcycle before. And he's like, like not even like a dirt bike? Nope. And then the guy's like, I don't think I can let you take this, ride this off the lot. So he's like, well, can my friend take it? Because, you know, he rides. So I ended up getting to ride his brand new bike before he did. I got to ride it home for him. It was kind of fun. I think that's the only time I've been there. Oh no, I think we bought dirt bikes when we were kids. My dad did when we were kids from Clausen. Actually, I think I have videos somewhere of us loading up I think it was a quad from there. I think it was a Banshee. All right, so last on the list, and actually, wait a minute. The last one on my list is my last choice now, but it was my second choice. No, yeah, it was my second, now it's my last. All right, I'm confused with myself. Anyways, last on the list is a brand new 2021, no, 2022 Yamaha, woo! Oh shit, which Yamaha was it? It's a 2-cylinder. 2022 Yamaha YZF-R7. I think it was a 650cc, but it's only a 2-cylinder. Not quite as much horsepower. I think the top speed was like 150, maybe a little less. You know, still plenty fast enough. Just not quite as much horsepower and get up and go as the Ninja, but still, compared to, you know, the last decade or so being on nothing but Harleys, it's probably going to feel like a rocket. Like I said, I don't remember the last time I was on a sport bike. But the Yamaha YZF Y7. So anyways, those are the 3 bikes. Let me know what you think. Like I said, they do have an array of used bikes I'm going to look at too. Might be a smarter option. Definitely less money. Some of them look about close to half, almost half the price of what I paid for a brand new one. But I was kind of liking maybe owning a brand. Well, I do have a brand new Grom, but that's different. That's a toy. All right, so YouTube, let me know down in the comments, which bike would you pick out of those 3? What would you want to be your sport bike if you could only have one? And let me know. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Is that a bicycle? Okay, there's a bicycle in the middle of the road. So remember, everyone, ride like everyone is a hired assassin trying to kill you. Stay safe out there, YouTube. Peace.